in the Vancouver market. So I'll pull it up while he takes the stage.
Awesome, thank you. How's everyone doing today so far?
Good.
Good, awesome, awesome. Glad to hear that. While we kind of get this set up, just wanted to welcome everybody, say thank you for coming out. You know, it's Wednesday night, it's raining. You know, most people want to stay at home, but you're here, you're learning about real estate, and you're building your network, which is fantastic. So good to see you here, and you know, see that people are still keeping themselves active in the investment world. So I'll talk a little bit more about the market update. So make sure I don't lose my place so that I can be seen as well. So we'll talk a little bit about detached properties as well. So year over year, as we can see, the total active listings compared to last year have gone down by about 20%. So year over year, that's quite low because we know that last year things were on fire. People were noticing that it was a seller's market, and most people that wouldn't normally have sold took advantage by putting their house on the market, going into bidding wars. Now we're seeing that taper off a little bit. So there's a lot less activity for the active market. In terms of sales, again, we've come down because we knew that last year in September, things were on fire. So we're seeing that come down quite a bit, but also days on market are a lot lower. So that means that things that are going on the market are selling quickly. So people that maybe have less listings means there's more demand for the properties, right? So that is a good thing if you're a seller, not so great if you're a buyer. So if you're working with a mobile agent, you'll be in good hands because we definitely want to make sure that you're set out to find the right properties. We'll move on over to condos. So the active listings for condos, again, is still down over last year. Again, the market was really hot and people were taking advantage of it. And of course, as COVID and the market have been slowing down, we're seeing a lot less total active listings. In terms of sales, we're actually seeing more sales. Now, in my opinion, I think that has to do with price points. We saw things that were listed for 1.8 going for 2 million plus. Now, most people, you know, we find that hard to make that work in the budget. So we want to make sure that we can buy something instead of nothing. So some people are resorting from townhouses to condos or houses to townhouses. So we're seeing now as well, in terms of days on market, going down, which means they're selling quicker. And that means that the inventory is moving out and starting over once again very quickly. In terms of the benchmark price, it's gone up. So, you know, last year we're looking at around 680,000. This year, benchmark price, we're looking around 738. So that's with the condos. Next is kind of the townhouses. So we're going to see the biggest spread on the townhouses again, because that is the next entry level next to houses. Because there's more space with townhouses, there's more room for families to have your own yard. You know, sometimes you have a garage as well. So we're noticing as well with sales, we have gone down drastically at 22%. Average days on market down 30% at 23 days on market. And then average benchmark price is up by 17%. So, you know, that is a big indicator that the prices are going up, the demand is slowing down, which means the prices are going to, you know, dictate themselves in that factor. As you can see a little bit on this graph, which I will quickly just scroll down a little bit. As you can see on the years here, you know, beginning of COVID, we're looking, you know, at the end or beginning, sorry, of 2020, where everything kind of went down really quickly. So the thing that I want to point out is, let's say you bought here and things went down, you're probably scared. You're like, oh no, I bought, the market's going down. This is not a good thing. But we all know that in real estate, this is a get rich for sure, not a get rich quick. So even if you bought there and it went down, you still kept holding within less than 2 years, you're still making a good amount of money. And that is the best thing about real estate, is if you're doing it for the long run, then you know you're gonna come out on top, which is fantastic. So that is our market stats for Vancouver. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Hugh. And yeah, definitely we have seen a certain amount of rise there. And right now,